welcome back to another day here in Rio. Oh my gosh, my husband and I are visiting friends and family here. My husband's Brazilian. I'm just taking you guys along for another fun family vlog day out. Since the last time I filmed, we have done some really fun things here in the city. As much as it's been chaotic and crazy, Rio is wild. We visited a botanical sort of garden and saw where like the first emperor had his like castle. We went to visit like a big beautiful lake in the town. We went to some more markets, went to some amazing museums. That was really cool. Museum de Amanhã, Museum of Tomorrow. And my favorite thing was we went to visit an old beautiful church. It is in the center of the city, and it's just magnificent. It was built in the 1600s, and you could just feel when you walked in there just all of the years and decades of people coming and gathering and worshiping. And there was like several times I actually cried because I was just moved by just the glory of it all. It just felt like such a holy place. And that was such a big highlight. But today we're gonna go to check out some beaches around, which I'm excited about. I'm such a beach gal. I come from like a little small coastal beach town. So I'm excited because the beaches here are like very, very different. So that'll be really fun, a fun experience. I think we're gonna try some more Brazilian traditional cuisine, which will be fun. But what's even more exciting is it was my birthday a couple weeks ago, and my husband was like, I'm not gonna give you a present now. I'm gonna give you a present when we get to Rio. And he said today is present day. So I don't know what that involves, but a surprise is coming for both of us. So we'll see what that is. I'm excited. So I just thought I would say welcome to Rio, and let's have a fun little family day out in Rio together. I think I know what we're doing, and I'm a little bit nervous. Okay, so I have just gotten changed. My husband secretly brought some of my exercise clothes, and I spotted that in the car, and I thought, oh, we must be going for like a hike up a mountain or something like that. Just getting my socks, putting my socks and shoes on. So I thought we're going to like maybe Pão de Açúcar, the sugarcane loaf, or thought we're going like a hike somewhere. But no, for my birthday surprise, we are literally doing that. Can you see? Oh my gosh, we are jumping from there and we are going paragliding. Is that the word? Not skydiving, but like parachuting. Oh my gosh, I love thrills and like adventure-y things like that. But I swear, since becoming like a mum, I have like this new fear or like an awareness that I am important. I need to stay alive for the survival of my son. And there is just this level of additional like worry and fear that has washed over me ever since becoming a mum. So I'm actually a little bit nervous, even though things like this previously would like so excite me. I'd be so down for, but now I'm like weighing up my survival. But I'm so excited. This is such a fun birthday surprise. Oh. Oh, but the people here are so warm and friendly. We just arrived a little bit like late, and the instructor was like, don't worry, we're not in Germany. We're on Rio time here. So we're in no rush. All is good. It is a beautiful day. Let's go hang gliding.
Speak English?
Yes.
Where are you from?
Australia.
Australia. Let's make a wonderful flight.
Yes. Okay,
Have a nice
thank you.
Vamos, mamãe, mamãe, mamãe.
I literally jumped off there. That was the most amazing experience. You know what's crazy is it was not scary. It was not like intense, or I wasn't full of fear or anxiety. I was actually like praying the whole way up as we drove up the mountain, and like as I was waiting, I just was praying the psalm that Jesus quoted, that is like, I will command my angels for those concerning you, that angels will protect you and guard you, and you will not strike your foot upon a stone. You know that psalm? And I was literally like declaring that, being like, my feet will not be cast upon a stone, I will be safe in Jesus' name. And I just spent the whole time just praying up the mountain, to the point where when I jumped off, it was like, I felt so calm, I felt so at peace. It was so like relaxing, and of course it was beautiful. Like, we're surrounded by mountains and beaches, and there's like a massive favela over there, and you could even see Christ the Redeemer statue as well. It was like beautiful, but I just felt like so at peace, and it was like such a calm experience. Oh, it was amazing. I absolutely loved it. Anyway, I got down, and Koa was ready for his nap, so I've just put Koa in the pram. We borrowed a pram from a friend. He's asleep now, so we're gonna go get a coconut because I am so thirsty, and then I think we might try and find some lunch somewhere. But can I go over this beautiful view? That was so much fun. But my instructor was so funny the entire time. He's just like, I said, oh, I'm a little bit nervous, and he said, oh good, me too, you know, that's why I like jumping with someone. And he like played off this idea that he was like nervous and scared, but I found out my instructor is actually like a world champion. He was one of the first people to do parachuting here, and he trains all of the people here, so he's like a pro, an actual pro, and he's also a black belt jiu-jitsuist. So my husband and him were having like great chats about jiu-jitsu and stuff like that. He works in a favela here, helping young kids you know, overcome their trauma of being in a favela, and he teaches them jiu-jitsu, and it's amazing. My instructor, absolutely loved him. It was such an amazing experience, so I loved it. I like want to do that again. Maybe I'll do that one next time. I think that would be really fun. Yeah, let's go get a coconut. Very traditional chip from Brazil. I like it. Very light and airy. Okay, so we are on our way to get lunch. We found a vegan Brazilian place, which I'm so excited because I love trying authentic cuisine. So let's food, hold on. Wow. Right, we have made it to our lunch destination, and I'm so excited because they have coxinha for me to try. Coxinha is like this pastry that's deep fried, but inside is like generally like chicken and cheese and things like that. But this one is a vegan version of coxinha. So I'm so excited. They're just prepping that now to eat. Right, so we found out our coxinhas are award-winning coxinhas. So here we go. This is what they look like. That's really good. We better order more. I want both of those now. That's really tasty. We did it. Cole is asleep. I feel like I always put myself to sleep, but it is the end of and my husband and my father-in-law have gone to a live football game. They like love soccer. Soccer is like a religion here. Oh my gosh, but I'm so tired, but I am going to party the night away because they're off at a soccer game. Coda is asleep. I have a solo night to myself, and that just excites me so much because as much as I'm like a big extrovert, I love a full day out exploring, I love people, I just need sometimes just to fill up my cup a little bit, and that's like at the end of the night when I put Coda to sleep. So I'm actually gonna whip up like a little dessert for myself, maybe watch a little something and go to bed early. So one of the things I don't love so much about my husband is the fact that he is a massive night owl. So he will like wake up at nighttime. It takes him forever to get up in the morning. I'm like a morning person, so like as soon as the alarm goes off or as soon as Cole wakes up, I'm awake. I'm totally awake, and it's hard to get back to sleep. And then come like 8 o'clock at night, I'm winding down, my brain is slowing down. I just want to like cuddle up and watch a movie and then go to bed early. Like a dream night is tonight. Like I'm gonna go to bed by like 9 o'clock. And but yeah, my husband, he just like gets so much energy and he like wakes up at nighttime. So we often end up going to bed later than I actually would. So anyway, that is the plan for the night. So I'm gonna make a little, one of my favorite like dishes to whip up when just like I want something sweet but don't really have the energy to do something elaborate. I make a choc chip cookie cake, which actually sounds elaborate, and it's so tasty, but it uses like just a few simple ingredients. You can whip it up in like 5 minutes. So it's a mashed up banana, which is what I'm doing now, a little bit of plant milk, almond butter, some almond flour or oat flour if you have one of the two, and a little like maple syrup and some choc chips. And then I actually put it in an air fryer. Brazilians, like all Brazilians own air fryers. I don't know if that's just like everywhere in the world owns air fryers, but like in Australia, I never really grew up with an air fryer, but I've since come to love it because it's like a mini oven and it just cooks things so quickly and efficiently rather than like turning on a big oven. Anyway, so then it just goes in the oven with some choc chips. Oh, did I say choc chips? As many choc chips as your heart desires. I will never be one to tell you how many choc chips to put in your choc chip cake. And yeah, for like 10-ish minutes, and then it's good to go. So I'm just gonna mash this up, but I thought I would end the vlog with a little bit of encouragement. I had such a fun day today. But yeah, I thought I'd end with a little encouragement. I love having a little bit of encouragement in my vlogs, just to bless anyone, because I hope these videos are entertaining but also somewhat inspiring, and I hope these videos bless you. That's like my hope and aim making these videos, is that they bless you, they encourage you, they inspire you to be a better mum, a better person. So anyway, I wanted to share something I sort of have been noticing whilst being in here in Brazil, is how much although Brazilians like drive like they are Formula One car race drivers, like the roads are like oh, it's like indicators are optional, red light is optional here, and people just maneuver, like the driving here is insane, and there's so many motorcyclists that are just like beeping, and so it's noisy. Anyway, it's very stressful. But aside from the fact that it seems like Brazilians are in a mad rush to get places whilst on the road, in person, Brazilians are like, at least all the Brazilians I've met, are so relaxed, they're so calm, they're so ready for a chat. They are so like friendly, smiling. And one of the things I love the most is most homes here, they have like, there'll be a house, and at the front door of the house, they have like 2 plastic chairs. And those 2 plastic chairs are what whoever like that are in the house, like the mom or the mom and dad, they come, and at the end of the day, they just sit outside on the plastic chairs, like sort of on the sidewalk, and they'll just sit and they'll just watch, and they'll just have a chat with a stranger walking by, or they'll have like a conversation between themselves, but they just sort of like sit with not their phone. There's no sort of like entertainment, no screens. They just sit and they calmly chat with each other and talk to a neighbor, and there's this real sense of like peace and calm between people here in Brazil, which I love. Like even just this morning, we were leaving our apartment and we met the sort of like mayor's probably the wrong word, but the guy that sort of someone owns the apartment complex, and he was like, "Oh, are you new to Brazil or Rio? Like, oh, it's so nice to meet you, blah, 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 my name's blah, blah." And he's like, "Oh, if you're ever hungry, come to my like room. My room is this. I've got some beans and rice and feijão and arroz. And like, if you want any food, I can give you some food. If you want anything on anything, just let me know." Like he was saying he was gonna make us food if we were hungry, and like, do we have enough food in our house, because he's got some beans and rice he can give us. And it's just so friendly. And every time we go in the like I take an Uber or a taxi, my father-in-law will start chatting with the driver, and I always just assume, oh, does Marcus, my father-in-law, like, does he know this driver? Like, are they friends? And my husband's like, no, it's just a stranger. And it just blows my mind, because the way that they interact, it's like they're best friends. They're like, "Buddy, da 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 da," and they're laughing and they're giggling, and you, if you pass anyone on the street, they say bon dia, bon dia. They're just chatting with you. And because something I know to be true is with my sort of English Australian background and upbringing, I feel like Australians are really, really friendly, but like we're more like on the polite side of the spectrum. So it means that like if someone's walking past us, I'll sort of smile, nod, and like look down. We're a bit more like reserved, whilst here like people will be like riding their motorcycle past us and be like, "Oi, bon dia," like things like that, and I'm like, oh wow, like they're so friendly. And I just love that so much. My instructor this morning, he was talking to every single other like instructor and flight teacher, and he was just smiling, and they were just having such good conversations, and it just like made me aware of like how much I think miss out on love and joy if we sort of keep it to ourselves. And I feel like it's just missed opportunities to smile and laugh, and you know, it's the greatest commandment of all, is to love God with all your heart, all your mind, all your soul, all your strength, and to love your neighbor as yourself. And how often are we like not loving our neighbor? How often are we like not loving our neighbor because you know, we're just, I don't know, being polite or being reserved. And I don't know, I'm just so encouraged to like slow down my life, have that plastic chair mentality of Brazilians, of just like get rid of the phone, get rid of distractions, get rid of just the time in general. I think the time stresses me out. As a mum, I'm constantly like, oh, what's the time? Oh, it's time for a Coa's nap. Oh, quick. Oh, he needs to go to bed. Quick. Like, it stresses me out, just the time. That's what I want to get rid of. I want to try and disable the clock feature on my phone. That would be great. But yeah, I just feel like just slowing down our life, having more time for ourselves, for each other, just like calming down and smiling and talking to a neighbor and talking to a friend, and how much we can bless each other with just a smile and a chat. And anyway, that just, I don't know, it's such a simple message, but it's profoundly moved me. And that's something about Brazilian culture I really love, and I want to like take home, is how much they much like they love each other, how much they're so friendly. And I want to make sure that I raise Koa, who is half Brazilian, with that sort of mentality of being kind, of being friendly to each other, and having time for each other. And yeah, it's beautiful. Anyway, that is my encouragement. And here is my choc chip cookie dough. in a like glass takeaway container, because this is literally the only glass I can find in the house. I'm hoping it can go, surely it can go in the air fryer, right? Glass, yes, I hope so, I think so. We'll find out. But yeah, I'm literally gonna put this in the oven and I'm gonna sit down and watch something. Thank you guys so much for following along with this sort of journey of mine. I've been vlogging since our honeymoon with my husband, and it's been a wild ride of moving, starting a business, and having my son Koa, and just it's lit a fire inside of me about marriage and motherhood and the importance of family. And I just love creating these videos to help bless and inspire you. So thank you for following along the journey, really, truly. Please comment below, say hello. I love reading your comments. I love hearing what sort of videos you like to see, and I love just getting to know you guys as well. So say hello in the comments below and stay tuned. We literally have one more week here in Brazil, so I'm not quite sure if I'll do another vlog here or whether it will be in Australia, who knows. Stay tuned. We actually have Koa's birthday party on this Saturday. Koa is turning 2. Oh my gosh, he's turning 2 in about 2 weeks time, but we're gonna have a party for him here in Brazil and here in Australia. And oh my gosh, let me tell you, Brazilian parties, have I said this already? But they're like, they go off. They know, Brazilians know how to party. Like, there are more people coming to Koa's birthday party this Saturday than were at our wedding. I'm not even joking. So it's gonna be a hoot. I have an outfit, Koa has an outfit. It's like farm animal themed. So yeah, it's gonna be, maybe I'll vlog that, but we'll see. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Sending you lots and lots of love. Until next time, don't forget to let us love one another.